311. My friends, we spread our wings in block 311. Jehovah of the Three Tenses is proud of his progeny, a duplicated holy temple, and the beauty of the human form. Behind me, coloration in style, and crustacea in the seas gives us such pleasure. Jehovah says to me, Alan, speak up for the 10 dimensions making up my body and soul. I answer Jehovah, how can this come about when you are all and everything of matter? Jehovah replies, the void left dots and dashes here, there, and everywhere. The dots turned into doubts, and the doubts into clashes within the minds of man. I, Alan, continue. Many times on the Holy Temple, mass migrations of hominids left Europe and the Middle East and India to settle into what became known as the land of the Pharaohs. Jehovah responds, yes, Alan, I perceived them to be mighty connections that would glorify my name. I, Alan, say to Jehovah, an international consortium today of archaeologists are finding more and more kingdoms of the ancient pharaohs. I, Alan, continue. Intrigue between the peoples of those times caused Moses to vacate the premises with the 10 Commandments. Jehovah answers, the 10 Commandments have helped man to step up to my territory, but the dots and dashes still pervade on the holy temples. Jehovah continues, the dots and dashes of the void have turned into vicious instruments capable of a knock-on effect, destroying every dimension of my 10 formations. Evolution will disappear. Thank you, Jehovah, for this perception, which I pass on, quite frankly, to my children of the 8.5 billion supreme beings. My friends, I, Alan, have been appointed by man, by his sheer hunger and thirst for the unknown. I, Alan, continue. The dots and dashes of the void, which have disturbed man's attainments, cause the decline of the pharaohs. The pharaohs may well have been able, through their ingenuity of mathematics, to reach up to the stars. I, Alan, continue. Today, we have the United Nations in New York. You have me, the Messiah, proclaiming peace on earth. Just as the mighty pharaohs disappeared, so it is possible for all of us to go the same way. But by this time, leaving no one to discover our traces. But Moses found his place, as with Jesus and Muhammad. Also, the genomes of the pharaohs are still with us, but without the pyramids. The glories of the past have given way to the glories of the present, seen in every country of the world. We do not want the dots and dashes of the void infiltrating our passage. Our passage is within Jehovah's body, encompassing the 10 formations. Many persons with far greater knowledge than myself have warned us of the dangers we face. Those dangers are of our own making. My friends, life is so wonderful, and the sheer mystery of the living cell. What causes that cell to live? Jehovah causes that cell to live. My friends, I speak to the members of the United Nations. All wars must cease. Law and order must be maintained in every country. We rebuild the city of Ur around the ziggurat, topped with a Latimer beam. We first peace train from Jerusalem to Ur. My friends, we started in the seas. We took to dry land. We climbed mountains and took to the skies. We have sent objects to Mars and beyond. We have sent messages and holograms seeking intelligence. Our whole being is that of discovery and adventure. Being contained on the Holy Temple, fighting each other with horrific machinery and offering ourselves to the void, distresses Jehovah. What say you, Jehovah? Jehovah responds, Alan, my boy, Shylock, Shakespeare, and Jessica cannot understand what's holding you back from the peace trains to Ur, the ziggurat, and the Latimer beam, and domes in every household. Jehovah continues, I feel that there is a small containment of the void in part of the brain of the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Jehovah continues, I will make a concoction of barley, wheat, milk and honey, and spread it through the air of the Holy Temple. The void will disappear, and on the 25th of December 2017, all containments of killing machinery, especially atom bombs, will self-disintegrate. I, Alan, say to Jehovah, thank you, kind sir. We will work for peace on the Holy Temple. My friends, goodness and mercy, justice and humility will follow us all the days of our lives, and the incredible species of Homo sapiens sapiens will have a happy association with Jehovah as the vowels within the consonants.